everybody, welcome back to Brick by Brick with the Smiths. We talk about real estate, real life, and everything in between. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Leilani Smith, and we are a father and daughter real estate duo here in the DFW Metroplex. And today we're going to be talking to you about what living in Fort Worth is actually like.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And we get these questions pretty consistently. So we're going to be covering why people move here, what life looks like while living in Fort Worth, neighborhoods and lifestyle options that are available to you, and what type of person thrives the most living in Fort Worth.
So before we jump in, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with somebody who is thinking about moving to Fort Worth or who has some strong opinions about it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so let's just jump into why people move to Fort Worth. Let's talk about that. So we moved here back in 2012.
Indeed.
Right. And so the reason why we moved here was for a job. So we moved here for work. A lot of people move here for work.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Work's a big thing. There are a lot of major corporations here. People like to start businesses here. Great place for business, by the way. A lot of reasons. That's one of them. What are some other reasons that people move here?
I think way of life and lifestyle between Dallas and Fort Worth is known to be a little bit more of the slower paced, more, I wouldn't say like family friendly, but family friendly type of area. And people who are looking for that lifestyle tend to move to Fort Worth versus the Dallas area.
Mm-hmm. Another thing, I'm working with a family right now that's moving from a state where they don't really agree with the politics in that state. So we do get a lot of people that are moving out of states because of the politics.
Yeah. And people who live in Fort Worth or even like transplants like us, like I was 9 years old when we moved here, and there is such a strong sense of identity and a strong sense of pride and just pride of living here. I mean, this is Fort Worth, Texas. This is the Wild West, where the West begins.
Yeah. Yep.
Panther City.
Panther City.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are proud of Texas and they're proud of Fort Worth, so that, kind of for the most part, that pride in the area you live in really translates into let's keep the area up.
Oh yeah, for
let's
sure.
Treat the area right.
It's very important to the residents of Fort Worth that Fort Worth stays Fort Worth, that the values and the upkeep and the culture is very much kept the same. Mm-hmm. And not that we're not open to change, but Fort Worth is amazing. And in my opinion, it's
Don't
great.
Fix what ain't broke.
Don't fix what ain't broke.
That's
Just
right.
fix the roads, please.
Please fix the roads, Fort Worth. That's one downfall there. Another thing I see people move here for is the affordability.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten worse and then it kind of got better again. Like during COVID, like it became very unaffordable.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the country.
We'll talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, but now, it's a little bit better. So I think affordability, jobs centrally located.
Yes.
Right. We're in the middle of the country. So that's a plus. Diversity is another reason why people move here. There's so many good reasons.
Yeah. A million of them.
Yeah. So
couldn't even give them all to you.
Right. So what's y'all's reason? Like if you live here, put in the comments why you moved here. Maybe that would help somebody else to figure out that this is a good place for them or that it's not.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the last thing that I'll add to that is Fort Worth is a huge city.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's ginormous. But depending on where you live, it 100% it gives like small city vibes. Mm-hmm. And it'll make you feel like the community is really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah. And they come together, especially like when big things happen.
Dude, the winter storm in 2022.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was one of the times where I was like, I felt proud to be a Texan, to live where we live, because I mean, people were driving, people who had the means, like four-wheel drive and everything. They were making trips and making sure that people were taken care of and delivering water and food and blankets and.
Yeah, and that's a big part of Fort Worth's culture, but that's Texas.
Yes.
Like when Hurricane Harvey hit in Houston and Houston got flooded, man, me and a couple of guys that I know, we drove down there with boats and we're rescuing people from apartment complexes in boats. and there's people from all over the place.
Dude, what an interesting side quest.
Yeah, it was fun.
Put that in your autobiography.
Right. Rode boats on the highway,
Yeah, right.
It was interesting, but that's the spirit of people here. Is very much like, hey, we got your back.
Yeah.
We may not talk every day, but if you need us, we're here.
Very, very neighborly.
Very neighborly, very neighborly. And that kind of lends to the lifestyle, right? So what is daily life like? And we're going to give you guys two different perspectives. So Leilani, single, young adult. Me, married, middle-aged, almost empty nester. Like what is life like for the two of us, right here in Fort Worth? So what does your daily life feel like here?
For me, I love the duality of being able to either like have a super slow type of day where it's like, okay, I'm either like at home or whatever, and I'm just like taking my time with things. And then on the flip side, being able to be like, all right, I'm waking up, I'm going to my local gym or my local like Pilates class or something, going to one of these cute little boutique coffee shops that are everywhere, finding a place to go work, going to show houses in 7 different parts of Fort Worth, and they're all 30 minutes apart. Like the duality of being able to have both things. And then also when it comes to like, what is there to do out here? There is a lot to do, just depending on what your interests are. So if you're super into like health and fitness, there are like hundreds of different like run clubs or walking clubs, and there's designed specifically for like women or Christians or all ages, all different types of people, and it just depends on how fast you can run. Like there is something for everybody. There is the Coyote Drive-In, that's super fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Escape rooms and bars like 7th Street. I'm unfortunately a frequenter down there sometimes, and love it or hate it, like it's a cultural staple of Fort Worth. If you're thinking of going out in Fort Worth, we're going out to 7th Street.
Yeah.
So different things like that. I think being able to pick and choose, like, what do I want to go to Eagle Mountain Park and go do a 5-mile hike for 2 hours or something? Or do I want to go drive down to downtown Fort Worth and go sit in an alley with a bunch of plants and finish some work on my laptop? Like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and definitely a lot to do. Definitely diverse. So for me, in the stage of life that I'm in, and a lot of people that I work with are similar, and similar age to me. I like the fact that there's so much to do, and like being middle aged, like you feel like learning new things is like exciting again, and so like we live close to a private airport, right? And so you can go there. They've got flight schools. You can learn how to fly. You can learn how to fly a fixed wing. You can learn how to fly helicopters. We've got Texas Motor Speedway. Like if you wanted to go crazy and go up there and ride on the track. You can do that. If you want to learn how to drive a NASCAR, you call Dave Starr's Team Texas. We've got a video, a link to them right here. Tell them we sent you, and go learn, right?
Yeah.
Go learn how to do that. There's a town called Crescent on the south side of Dallas or Fort Worth. If you want to ride your bike or your motor or your car on the track, you can go there and do that. Like there's skydiving. You can learn how to scuba dive. I mean, there's so many community groups of people. Like we've got the Dad Squad, which is something new that just started. That's bringing dads together. I mean,
which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I mean, there's just so many nonprofit groups. There's outreaches for the homeless. I mean, there's outreaches for children without parents. I mean,
single moms or like,
right.
Women going through hard times, literally anything.
All of that. I mean, zillion churches, right? If you're in a church, you go get dialed in.
There's 3 down the road, like
right.
on the same strip within like not even half a mile of each other.
Right. They're literally all neighbors. Like I mean, there's just so much to do here. Like Leilani mentioned, the trails. You can go to the water gardens, you can go to botanical gardens, you can go to Trinity Trails, you can bike down there, you can kayak. There's fishing, there's hunting. I mean,
Concerts.
oh yeah.
The rodeo. Oh my gosh, we're totally forgetting
Forgot the rodeo. Episode for that up here.
yeah, the rodeo, which is it's starting up again soon.
Yeah, PBR's coming back into town. Matter of fact, why don't you guys go click up here somewhere and go to our ADTV
playlist. Oh yeah, we've got some really fun things.
You'll learn a lot about Fort Worth there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I love that. I love the fact that it's very business friendly, right? And you can come in and start a business. So there's a lot to do here, and it's not just all of those things that you can do, but the neighborhoods are vast. Right, the neighborhoods, the lifestyle, there's a lot of different options for that. So let's kind of get into talking about these neighborhoods. Kind of went over the lifestyle, but let's talk about some neighborhoods. One thing that I love about Fort Worth is you can get a home that's brand new, or you can get a home that's 100 plus years old.
Yes.
Whatever and anything in between.
Yeah, and anything in between. And one of the things that I always kind of tell people when I'm talking to them about moving to Fort Worth or moving around within Fort Worth is it's more about the neighborhood, like the specific neighborhood that you are moving into than it is about zip codes.
Yeah.
Because even in like 76179, that zip code is huge.
Yeah.
And there is a multitude of different types of homes and different types of lifestyles for neighborhoods. And it really depends on, do you want a $300,000 starter home or $300,000 home, or do you want a $800,000 home, $600,000 home? Like,
well, even, I mean, that zip code even in the millions.
Yeah.
Like we've got one coming up on the market that's going to list for 1 million. But if you get into the resort, at Eagle Mountain Lake on the east side, northeast side of that lake, that's a resort community. They got golf in there. I mean, they got waterfront lots.
I mean, and then get your own dock.
Fleming Point.
Dude.
We got a video, right?
Don't get us started on Fleming Point.
Fleming Point, that's 76179. I mean, they got a $5 million home in there. So there's a lot. There's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
Was it 5 million? Or was it
yeah.
2.75?
No.
It was 5, right?
Yeah, 5.75.
5.75, yeah. Almost $6 million house in there.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. I can see why. It's got its own pickleball court and basketball court and putt and
all the things.
Pool and hot tub.
It's beautiful. And then you can go get a brand new starter home from LGI.
Or Lennar. Or
yeah,
D.R. Horton.
In that same zip code. So she's right, neighborhood specific.
Very, very neighborhood specific.
Yeah. And then on the west side, you've got... oh man, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like right off 820, and there are $1 million homes in there. And then you got Westworth Village over there. You've got down by TCU. Forgot about TCU.
Dude, those homes are so cute.
Yeah, and they're super old. Like it's a historical district, right? And then you can go skyscraper it and get a penthouse in downtown, or you can go to Texas Motor Speedway and get a condo at the Speedway so you can watch all the races, or you could be in the suburbs, and be in a community that has pools and clubhouses and walking trails and dog parks and community gardens. It's just endless.
Yeah, 100%. And for me personally, like the suburbs are where it's at because you've got the best of both worlds. Like it's a little bit more slower than living in the city, a little bit more traffic probably, but more walkable, more things to do as far as like shopping and stuff like that. And then, dude, the views at night. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Being able to like get on a specific hill and look out at Fort Worth, and it's just all the lights and you can see all the new growth. Like if you're an OG and you've been here for a while, like, there used to be cows over there and now it's a distribution center.
Right.
But
yeah, there's a lot of those.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. We know to say about the stars at night.
Big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh yeah.
Love it. So there's endless possibilities. Not all the homes that are in the suburbs are going to be in homeowners associations. Like if you absolutely don't want one, you don't have to be in one. You can find a nice home that's not in one, or you could be in one. Like the options, and I think that's one thing that resonates with most people is that you want options, right? You want to be able to pick from a list of things and do what's best for you and your family. And Fort Worth delivers on that.
Yeah. From homes to school districts to things to do, it's the best.
And then the cost of living here is not that bad either.
Yeah, not
Like,
terrible.
home prices got crazy for a while, and then they started coming down mid 2022, and they're still coming down. Some of them are staying stagnant, So home prices, I would say, probably around average in the country. I think our average is about $360 now or something
Really?
like that. Yeah. Average price, but so affordability is good. Utilities, I think, are great. You can pick whatever utility you want in most cases. Some of them you can't. Some of them you got to go with a specific electric provider.
Yeah. But again, with the options, like you can live in a community where you're on city water, or maybe your community is on a well system, or you've got your own little septic tank, like whatever. There are options.
Plenty of options. One downside, to Fort Worth is property tax.
Yes, insurance.
Property tax is high. Insurance is high because the wind and hail storms that we have here.
Yeah.
Gas is low. Gas is
Like
nice.
2.3 low.
Yeah.
Which
We got HEB.
we got HEB, we got Costco, we got Sam's Club, we got Target, we got In-N-Out.
Everything you can want is here.
Yeah.
We got new stuff coming. There's the Scoop is on its way.
Ooh, the Scoopery.
Yeah. The Scoopery. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Oh man. It's opening pretty soon. It's gonna be great in Alliance Town Center.
Oh yeah. You'll see when that comes out. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a big old hit.
Clear Fork.
Clear Fork is probably one of my favorite places in Fort
She
Worth.
loves Clear Fork. I think we all do.
We all do. If like, and I don't like to gatekeep, so I'm gonna put y'all on, okay?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna put y'all on. Don't
doing
take up my little place. It is the best place, best pizza place. If you're a pizza person, I need you to go here and then comment down below and tell me that this isn't the best pizza that you've had probably ever in your life. Grimaldi's.
Yeah. With the hot honey.
The hot honey extra pepperoni pizza, double cut. Get it in a medium or a large. If you're getting the small, make sure it's just the regular cuts because those pieces be like this big. That was not a triangle, but
Yes. Close enough.
But yeah, that's in Clear Fork. Then you got Amarino next door. Get some freaking amazing gelato.
Yeah.
Clear Fork is just, and at night they've got all the trees lit up and you can just walk around. Like the stores may be closed, but that's definitely
Parking's free.
Parking is free.
Yeah.
They've got bowling. They've got the theater over there. Like, yeah.
Shopping, all kinds of like really nice stores.
Very high end. You got
Very
Tiffany,
high-end.
Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
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 Everything.
Yeah, everything. It's really nice, and we really love it. You can't walk down the street in Clear Fork without a smile on your face.
Yeah. It's
Especially if you
just
go to
beautiful.
Grimaldi's.
Oh yeah.
Especially after going to Grimaldi's. It's the best.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
is the best. So Ilani, these people are watching. They're thinking, is Fort Worth for me? Who is the right person? Like, who thrives the most here in Fort Worth?
I would say, like, if I had to choose one specific demographic of people, in my opinion, just based off of my lived experience and things that I've seen, it would be young families. So the reason why I say that is because we were a young family when we first moved here. Between the ages of 15, 16 to 2 or 4 or something like that. So very wide range when it came to children. And growing up here, there were just endless things to do, from, like he mentioned, the botanical gardens, the water gardens, soccer associations. We did soccer, baseball, wrestling, football, like the whole 9 yards. Sports is super big out here. So, I mean, you've got endless opportunities there. Dance, cheer, like all of those, all of those little activities that you like when you're a kid, you're like, oh yeah, like that's cool. They have that stuff here. Main event. Go get you a little $50 card and spend it on games and run around. Like that'll take the kids off of you for a few hours. And then the school districts, the schools that I went to were always, I mean, I thrived in school no matter where I was. When we moved from Keller School District to Northwest. And when we moved to Northwest, I remember getting into like learning about the academies. That was something that like blew my mind. I didn't know that that was a thing before we moved over there. And it's like different life paths. Like, do you want to be in business? Do you want to be a chef? Do you want to be in cosmetology or STEM or do you want to aviation? Yeah. Do you want to fly planes? Like, whatever path there is, most likely a like academy or career path for you, and you choose your classes throughout the 4 years of high school based on what you want to do. I think that that is such an amazing opportunity for kids to be able to really set you apart and set you up for success when it comes to your future.
Yeah.
I know that that helped me decide, like, I was in the business academy. That helped me decide that I wanted to be in real estate, and like really fermented my belief that this was the path for me. So
I love that.
Yeah, I would say young families is where I would kind of pinpoint that at.
Yeah. And I'll second that too. You know, I would say that that's definitely true. And I'll go a little bit deeper and say that the people who thrive in Fort Worth have a very common mindset, right? And so that mindset is really, if I was to sum it up in one word, would be growth, right? People who want to go to a place where they can be around other people, they're similar to them, and they can thrive there because they're set on growing, right? Whether it's growing your family, growing your business, growing your health. And that's just really a commonality of a lot of people that I see here is they like freedom, they like growth. They're really nice people because Fort Worth is probably one of the most polite places that I've ever been to. They hold doors open. They say please and thank you. They say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And if you have that mindset, I think you will absolutely thrive here in Fort Worth.
Agreed.
So, Lonnie, tell the audience personally, what does Fort Worth mean to you?
For me, I think like getting a little deep with it, Fort Worth means not only opportunity, but like a new start. We moved here from the desert in California, and I was like so excited to move here. And I, still thought that everybody rode horses and wore cowboy hats and all the roads were dirt trails. So imagine my surprise when we roll up to the Kroger, like, mind you, this was when there was still a Witch in Alliance. Like, if you know.
I forgot about Witch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That was a very long time ago. Geez, sorry. Throwbacks. But yeah, it means opportunity. It means growth. And for me, it really just means home. Like, I've lived here for all of my adult life, the majority of my life, longer than I lived in California now. And while California still means home to me just because it's where I was born and raised for a little bit, Texas, Fort Worth specifically, it's where all my memories are at. It means a lot to me. I'm proud to be a resident of Fort Worth, and I wear that badge very very proudly.
Very proudly. Yeah, I love that, and I'm glad to hear that. I think
good
we made
move.
a good decision.
Yeah. What about you? What does it mean to you?
So for me, because I've had a lot of life change here too.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of life change. And when we moved here, I moved here with the railroad, and what Fort Worth meant to me at that moment was growth in my business and my career. Right. I mean, leveling up in my career, learning more, moving up the corporate ladder. And then at some point, I decided that I was going to start a new business. Right. And the city has been very good to me with that business. And so that's just more growth to me. Right. It really propelled that growth and that opportunity to build a business and grow it here in this area was amazing. I don't think I could have done it the same way anywhere else. Mm-hmm. And then my relationship with God flourished here. That this is a place where that started to happen. And so Fort Worth to me is home, but it's opportunity. It's opportunity, it's freedom, it's community. Like Fort Worth is just definitely a place I recommend highly that you look at if you're considering making a move to Texas or within Texas and you're looking for a good place to move your family. I think as a dad, bringing my kids here and having the schools and the options that they had and the sports and the people that they started to become friends with and people that we became friends with, I think that was an integral part of their growth, and so, yeah, Fort Worth means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place to be.
Agreed.
I love it. I love it. And again, guys, if you haven't seen our ADTV playlist, we're talking about businesses and neighborhoods in Fort Worth. You need to check it out. We're going to link it up right here.
So that's what living in Fort Worth really feels like to us, not just on paper, but in real life.
Right. Right. And if you're thinking about moving here, guys, the research you're doing now is really just the starting point. Your next step would be to reach out to us. Let us know what your needs, what your wants are, and we'll formulate a plan for you to just start getting more information. And maybe you've already decided we can help you find the next place to go as well.
So if this video helped you or, swayed your opinion in one way or another, make sure you like the video, share it with somebody who is thinking about moving or that you think needs to see it. Comment down below what your takes are on Fort Worth, whether negative or positive. And subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out on our next videos, and make sure you check out those ADTV videos because they're pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. And let us know if you're a business owner, you want to be featured on a TV show, we can get you hooked up.
Absolutely.
We know a guy.
Or girl.
Or a girl. Or both. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.